In tonight's Healthier Me, with different kinds of procedures involving electrodes in the brain, doctors have been able to stop symptoms from Parkinson's disease, Tourette syndrome, and depression. Now the first pediatric patient in Texas says they're saving her from seizures. Haley Hernandez has details.
Brandy Pipes hopes to publish a book one day.
I'm collecting stories from epileptics all over the world.
But complications from epilepsy make independent living, driving, even reading impossible.
Reading started hurting me. Like literally, I just break down and cry. Like I get a headache real bad and everything. And I used to love to read, but now it hurts.
Since the battle began 8 years ago, neurosurgeon Dr. Daniel Curry has performed 4 surgeries on Brandy. Last month, she became the first pediatric patient in Texas to get this device, NeuroPace RNS, which is almost like a pacemaker in the brain, trained to recognize seizures and bring them to a halt before Brandy knows they're happening.
This new technology allows us to apply a stimulation system that when the abnormal rhythms come up, it can be stimulated and reduced to normal rhythms.
Dr. Curry placed 4 electrodes in Brandy's head. They're recording her brain activity right now.
Hopefully we are picking these up.
Curry will know where the seizures come from, turn on the device, turning off her seizures. Brandy expects to be a new person and return to the old hobbies she loves.
Like literally the letters, like words, just start like moving. And then, so hopefully the surgery will like fix that and I can start to read.
Brandy has an unusual form of epilepsy where she sees things that are not there instead of seizing. Dr. Curry says it's not unusual that her seizures have manifested into this unique form after so many surgeries, but he's confident with her age and the location of the seizures, she should be seizure-free from now on. The size of a fetus during early pregnancy may determine that child's risk of developing asthma. British researchers used ultrasound on 2,000 pregnant women to track fetal growth. Children with a smaller fetal size during the first and second trimesters had an increased risk of asthma between the ages of 5 and 15. On the other hand, larger fetuses were at a reduced risk of asthma and had better lung function. And a new study shows exercise can help reduce anxiety and depression in people with chronic lung disease. The study of 400 patients with COPD found higher amounts of physical activity were linked to an 11% lower risk of anxiety and a 15% lower risk of becoming depressed. Experts say these findings are significant since mental disorders are common among COPD patients. The news on Carson Wentz just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah,
I don't know what to expect from day to day.
It's an exciting day. The rumors started on Saturday. Yeah. Everyone kind of hoped they would see this in the future, and here it is, Carson Wentz, the starter for the Philadelphia Eagles. Yeah. We hear from the head coach on why he's confident in Carson coming up next.